being with friends and family and showing a good time, man.
True happiness is it's just a warm, loving feeling that you need in life to.
I say, just picture like the best thing ever. That probably would be what it is.
I think that if you had to describe happiness to somebody who have never felt happy, it's like you are bursting with just every imaginable good thing you can think. Like your favorite color and your favorite, the thing that you like to look at the most, and the sounds that make you fill you with joy, and it's like dancing inside of your head.
We both think it's both.
I believe happiness is something you're both born with, and you find it yourself as you go along with.
I think happiness is a choice. I do think some people are born kind of predisposed to be happy, but ultimately it's up to you to decide if you want to be happy or not. You make your own happiness.
You gotta find happiness. You're not just born happy.
I think that you should be born with happiness. That'd be a lot better, but I feel like it's something that you have to find.
Cracking open a nice cold beverage on a nice hot day and throwing in dip. Yee.
Happiness feels like just like you partied and there's no end to the party.
Overwhelmingly joyful, like you're singing inside all the time.
It's chill. Like, be happy.
Happiest moment in my life was when I first laid eyes on Riley Terry right here.
My happiest moment was when I saw Ethan Durham for the first time.
The happiest moment in my life is when I met my girlfriend and we've been going out for over almost 2 years.
The very first thing that comes to my mind is when my grandson was born, we knew when he was going to be born because my daughter-in-law had a C-section. So we were waiting and waiting, and the thing that always strikes me as like an intensely happy moment is my son wheeling that little cart out. He came through the double doors in a hospital, and he opened the little blanket and he said, "I have a son." And my grandson had his little tiny hand wrapped around my son's big finger, which, and that to me is like the happiest thing I can think of.
This one right here, talking about happiness, this makes me happy. Perfect.
The happiest moments of my life would be first when I met my two best friends a couple years apart, but I'm glad they're in my life and they make me happy whenever I'm feeling down. Another happiest moment in my life was the day I got accepted into my number one college and then later enrolled into it. And then whenever I'm feeling down, I will take walks because I'm always very happy when I'm walking in nature. On like a late winter night, going for a walk and hearing nothing but snow hitting my jacket in the trees, or in the summer when I'm just walking and I hear the wind blowing or like a distant lawnmower. Yeah, I just really appreciate hearing that in my life. It always cheers me up.
What makes me happy is my friends and family. I truly do love my friends and family with all of my heart, and I know they feel the same for me. And for me, that's what true happiness is being able to love someone and being able to share the feeling of love with someone. But the question of what happiness is, I think that's very different for everyone. Because what makes someone happy could make someone else sad or depressed. But generally, that happy feeling will stay the same for everyone because it's just a warm, loving feeling that once it wraps itself around you, you don't want it to go away. But I think what happiness is, I think everyone could agree that the main feeling of happiness is being able to love something or someone. Because once you find something to give your love to, is when you'll find happiness and peace in your life. And I think that's something that everyone needs to find before they can actually be themselves, is find that one thing or one person that they can just give all their love to. Because once they do that, it can only come back to you. And once it comes back to you, the cycle can only repeat itself, and you have yourself a never-ending chain of love.
What makes you happy?
Chilling and just relaxing.
Hunting,
Fishing,
loving every day.
What makes me happy is spending time with friends, family, and partying.
The thing that makes me absolutely happiest are my grandchildren. And the second are my wonderful art students.
Cookie dough, ice cream, ramen noodles, and the Cleveland Browns.
When I think about what makes me happy, the first thing that comes to mind is my dog Charlie. She's just the cutest little pup and never fails to put a smile on my face. Of course, my family also makes me happy. Just spending time with my parents, brothers, sisters, nieces, and nephews, being ourselves and knowing that we'll always be there for each other makes me happy. One of the biggest factors in my life that contributes to my happiness are my friends. I don't know what I'd do or where I'd be without them. Whether it be going out and doing something together or just staying in, it's always a good time. Being able to watch and take pictures of sunrises and sunsets brings me happiness. Just admiring all the different colors in the sky and just how beautiful this world is puts me in a better mood. Also, summertime, being with friends, having the warm weather, bonfires, and swimming makes me feel good. Lastly, pretzels make me happy. I have an undying love for pretzels.
More ice cream.
Look for the silver lining in bad situations.
Say just always try to stay positive and look at the good things in life.
So a tip on people that aren't happy, just don't care what people think, don't listen to them. If they hate you, then let them hate you. Like, who cares? Don't listen to people when they are rude and stuff, and just be you and be happy.
If someone's not happy, the advice I could give them is to surround themselves with somebody who is happy.
Someone who is not happy, you need to go, open that ramen noodle packet, cook up some, and eat it. Okay, go.
Don't focus on the negative things in life. Just focus on what's positive and what makes you happy.